Hello and welcome to Scale New Heights with Dell Expert Network and Intel, sponsored by Dell Expert Network and Intel. My name is Ed Hannon, and I'm joined today by Wes Gunn, Dell Expert Network Program Manager with Dell Technologies, and Eric Townsend, Director of SMB Partner and MSP Marketing with Intel. And we're just going to get started right away with the first segment here called Build a Powerful Knowledge Base. And Wes, these first set of questions are for you. Talk for a couple of minutes about how the Dell Expert Network can help grow your MSP business.
Definitely. Thanks, Ed. So really the whole answer to that question is the whole reason we kind of started the Dell Expert Network is to help MSPs grow their business. And there's really 5 benefits that we offer our MSPs when they're part of this program. And I'm going to quickly run through those. The first thing we want to offer our MSPs is a dedicated account manager. So we want to provide them with one dedicated sales rep at Dell that they can use for all their end users, their entire business. We want to create the relationship with our MSPs. So supporting the program, we have just over 400 sales reps to support our MSPs in this program. And like I said, we want to create the relationship there. So we're going to give our MSPs a dedicated account manager to handle everything on their account. So really, it's just that one person to reach out for at Dell. There's a couple tools that we're going to offer our MSPs. We're going to go in a little more depth on these, but TechDirect and LiveOps, these are 2 great time-saving tools that we're going to offer our MSPs. We want to reward our MSPs for recommending Dell. So within the Dell Expert Network, it's very straightforward. They're going to receive 3% back rewards for everything they purchase on their account. And then we also want to reward our end users as well. So end users are going to get 3% back. We're rewarding them for recommending Dell, and we do that in the form of rewards. Another thing that we offer as part of the Dell Expert Network is we're going to give our members their own dedicated online member portal. So they have one login, they can log into their account, they can see all the customers they worked with, all the orders they've placed. It's a great way to track everything. They can see how many rewards they have when they expire, what they have up to date there as well. We also have a lot of resources in this portal that they have access to. There's a lot of webinars, a lot of white papers, a lot of great industry knowledge that they'll have access to within this online portal. And then we have a lot of Dell Financial Services offerings. So, most important with our MSPs is they can actually include the MSP services within a Dell lease, so they can really finance that total solution. MSPs love that because they're paid up front by Dell. End users are happy because they're financing that total solution there. So that's really kind of high level the 5 benefits we offer our MSPs, but it really comes back to this program was designed to help MSPs.
When you hear the term Dell Expert Network, you think a network of Dell experts, which begs the question, how can someone become a Dell expert?
Yeah, it's very simple. You can go to the site. It's dell.com/expert network. If you have questions about the program, where your account stands, we talked about the dedicated account manager there. I can get that all set up for you, or you can simply go to the website, dell.com/expert network.
Perfect. And now I want to move to the next segment called Transformative Tools that Work. And again, Wes, these are for you. You talked about it a little bit earlier, but how does TechDirect help solution providers improve their bottom line?
Yeah, so with TechDirect, once you're a member of the Dell Expert Network, you have a login to the TechDirect portal, and you can do things like self-log a support ticket. So you're requesting technical support by simply logging into your computer. What that does is that saves you from having to pick up the phone, call support. You can simply do that right there from your computer. So it's definitely going to save you time. Everybody's busy. Having to pick up the phone and call support can be kind of a gruesome process at times. So with this portal, you can simply do that from your laptop. There's other benefits of TechDirect where you can self-dispatch replacement parts. So you're requesting in-warranty items for client and enterprise systems. Again, you can do that through this dedicated online portal. The whole thing is designed to help, kind of turbo boost our MSP's productivity, saving them time. There's a lot of advanced features in TechDirect that you can get into, like Pro Deploy. We have a lot of systems that'll help deploy PCs. As you get into it, we have a lot of support assist benefits within the TechDirect program. It's great benefit for our MSPs. So if you're not familiar with it, if you're not taking advantage of it, please reach out to myself or visit, the Dell Expert Network so we can get you set up. Again, it's all dedicated to help save you time.
Excellent. And then you also mentioned this a little earlier as well, Dell EMC LiveOps. Now that claims to transform your IT environment and deliver real results. Can you give maybe 2 or 3 examples of how it does that?
Yeah, LiveOps is a fantastic tool that we have, and the best part about LiveOps, it is 100% free. It's a vendor agnostic tool, so you can run it in any environment. But it is a performance analysis tool that our MSPs can run in their customers' environments, and it's going to give them an overall health check of that environment. So after we typically run it for at least 24 hours. You know, we want to get a good overall view of the environment with backups and everything there. You can run it up to a week. It's basically a health check in the environment, and there's no better time, you know, through this pandemic where we have so many customers that are remoting in and VPing into the systems where, you know, it's a great time to take a look at that, you know, the backend infrastructure and see how everything's working. Again, it's vendor agnostic. It's a 100% free tool that our customers can run. It's very simple, you know, to work. Simply visit liveoptics.com. All the information is there. Simply put in your email to get started. But it's a great tool that our MSPs should be utilizing.
Fantastic, Wes, great stuff. Now I'm going to pivot and give Wes a chance to get a drink of water, maybe take a little break. And we're going to bring Eric in. Eric, I want to talk about some amazing rewards that the folks watching today's program can reap. And the first one will be with the Intel Partner Alliance. How can Intel Partner Alliance accelerate your growth?
Yeah, I think, you know, Ed, partners right now are saying, hey, how do I make sure that the solution offering I have has gotten out to more people? And we're really talking about, and I believe we've got a way that we do that via our solutions marketplace. So that's the way where people can actually put their solutions out. The partners can see also, and customers. I think another way that people are saying, gosh, how am I accelerating my growth, is that similar to all the great rewards you get in Dell Expert Network, right, with the rewards and that, we have a thing called our IPA points program. So when partners are going through and they're actually buying their different hardware solutions from their, you know, their different distributors out there, you actually get points back. So when you're going through and buying, let's say, a Dell Optiplex, a Latitude, it could be even a workstation, could be a server. Think of all those Intel silicon pieces that you are actually buying regularly. You actually get incentives back for each one of those. So that basically helps getting money back that you can go to either reuse, get little gift cards you can use actually at your distributor. You can get little travel cards you can use for travel for things, or you can use for gift cards. So that part of helping you grow, kind of getting money back. And then the last part I'd say is a lot of partners, Ed, right now are saying, you know, we want to be able to do more marketing, not just from a physical marketing, but we want to do more social marketing. And so we have a thing called the Partner Marketing Studio. Intel Partner Alliance really is helping partners grow their marketing reach and helping to scale their go-to-market activities. And that's something that usually costs a lot of money to get stuff together. We have all that ready to go and digitized in the Partner Marketing Studio. So between Solutions Marketplace, growing kind of your matchmaking opportunities, IPA points with those, that revenue coming back to you, and also Partner Market should help you with your marketing go-to-market. Those are things that really helping partners kind of grow right now.
Fantastic. And now sort of playing off that a little bit, how can Intel partners tap into the different membership tiers?
Yeah, so our tiering is pretty simple, right? You basically go and you sign up for the program, you're a member. From there, we're looking at tiers that starts going up where you can be a gold member, a titanium partner. And really in our partner program, to grow between the different levels, it's really about engaging in our trainings. That's the first thing I'd say. So we've got lots of great trainings that we do out there, primarily more around you know, technology. So you're not going to be knowing about the latest and greatest from all the Dell product, right? The Den portals where you want to go get all that. When you're thinking about how am I increasing my service team's acumen around AI or around the cloud or on edge device computing, how's that work? That's how our Intel Partner Marketing University is going to be able to help you there. I'd also tell you that another way you grow, obviously, by just selling Intel product. So the more product you actually sell, it's got Intel in it, whether that's, you know, processors, drives, network cards, software, all stuff, that's going to help you. And then also I mentioned that, you know, a lot of times people, they are going and doing all stuff on IPA, taking their trainings, doing from selling product. At times they don't know everything they have. Let's get your favorite distributor. We have kind of a partner assist group there to actually help you utilize all your benefits that you're actually gaining with all the activity you're doing.
Excellent. And then beyond all of that, what other membership benefits exist for the Intel Partner Alliance?
Yeah, I would say, you know, a lot of times partners nowadays are trying to look at how do I actually make myself stick out from my peers, right? How can I be differentiated? So what we've done is we don't use the word certification, we use the word competencies. So at Intel, we have competencies across the board I would say relevant for this audience here, we have a managed services competency. You can go and actually into Partner University and actually take some courses and actually get a badge that says that you're a managed services pro. We also have one on devices service. So for those people that are growing their device service business, technology service, we have a whole competency on that. We have competencies in the cloud also. We've got cloud as far as IoT out there, but I would say your managed services and DaaS competency, definitely lean on that. We also do have programs around being a specialist. So that is actually the company level. So competency at a rep level, but if you want to say as a company, we want to be known as a managed service provider or known as a specialist in device service, we have that available also. And we will keep doing, I'd say benefits is if you're in our Intel Partner Alliance program, we have a lot of different events that we do. Our Intel Partner Connect event is usually a pretty big event. We've got a virtual partner event coming up. So if you're a part of the Partner Alliance program, you're going to access different events in addition to just, our weekly webinars that we do on all technologies and things like that. So specialties, competencies, and also just additional partner events or other things you'll get access to.
Fantastic. And then just the last question I have for you in this section is, what makes the Intel Partner University a worthy resource for solution providers?
Yeah, and I would tell you, think about this. A lot of partners now are trying to really understand, okay, how am I actually able to grow my business? What are different areas? Similar to the Den portal, right? You walk in, you go to the Den portal, you're getting all your information. There's white papers there on Dell technology, around their hardware, around the software solutions. Think of it as that we have in our Intel Partner University, that level of competency. I mentioned that earlier about how, if I'm at a rep level, how can I learn more about how high performance computing works? Artificial intelligence, we talk about it, but really there's some base level materials there. How do I, when I'm talking about cloud, and I'm talking about, just not necessarily just base level, here's cloud solution, but what does it really mean? How can it scale up? So really, I would say the definition around the competencies and specialties and those new technology trainings that you may not see in other places because we're not tied to a specific product. And we're getting a lot more people saying, hey, how about in healthcare? How about in education? We have specific vertical content that you can get access to. And it's just a lot of great data for partners to access that may not be in other areas.
Excellent. And then we're going to move now to the next section, which is activate unsurpassed technology support. And we're actually going to have both of you answering these questions. But the first one, Eric, is just for you.
Yeah.
How are the Dell Expert Network and Intel delivering technology activation support?
Yeah. So the great thing about it is when you're in the Dell Expert Network and you become a premier member, right, by doing different activities in that, you get access to a technology activation. We call it kind of a technology accelerator, Ed. So if I'm a partner out there, I'm like, gosh, I really want to see how my Dell technology, I can use it more, right? So with the vPro technology in it, what we basically will do is we put together a program where you'll actually get seat systems, engineering support, and we actually work with their services team and technical team to show actually how Dell technology works with your RMM tools. So think Kaseya, Datto, ConnectWise, all the tools you normally use. We literally go hand in hand and we actually walk through it. It's not a public thing, so you're hearing about it here, but we pick a small amount of partners at the premier level every quarter, and we walk them through once again with free seat systems, engineering support, and all the documentation you need. And this is something that a lot of partners, once they get through it, they're like, I wish I had access to a long time ago because they're going to be doing more right now. So this is really one that is going to help you learn the technology, do more with your staff, and then also increase your services.
Perfect. Now, this question, Eric, I want to start with you, and then Wes is going to tag in for the second half of this. But from your vantage point, Eric, what feedback are the Dell Expert Network and Intel getting from partners?
I think that the partners are saying that the resources that we've been talking about, these are things they've been needing. They just didn't know it was there.
Yeah, and same from the Dell Expert Network side is, the more resources, the more knowledge that we have available for our MSPs, the better. So that's pretty much the number one feedback that I receive. And that's, we're constantly updating our DEN member portal with new information and new white papers and new webinars to listen to and stuff like that. Just, the more resources we can provide our MSPs, the better. So, that's from a DEN portal. We're constantly updating that on a monthly basis with new content available for our members.
I think that's really cool that happens that way. And I don't, because I know that one of the things, like when I've talked to partners in the past, not Intel and Dell, just like, just solution providers in general, partners in general of vendors, not you guys, but like vendors in general. One of the things they say is like, it's great becoming the partner, but then it's like once you've become the partner, they never hear from the vendor again.
Mm-hmm.
So this ongoing sort of building of a knowledge base and really, empowering your partners to really, learn more and get more. I mean, that just has to go so far in terms of not just empowering and educating them, but also, I mean, speak into this, a little bit, Wes, just for a minute, like it has to strengthen the relationship that you have with your partners and vice versa.
Oh, 100% with the Dell Expert Network. And as you move, so we do have tiered systems within the Dell Expert Network. The 5 benefits that I talked about at the beginning, that's going to be available to anybody who signs up for the program. So everyone's going to get that dedicated account manager. Everyone's going to get Tech Direct. Everyone's going to get the rewards. But as you become a elite member, as you move up in status, we're going to offer you more benefits. We talked a little bit about the activation program. Those are free seed units that we're giving our members. You actually keep those. You don't send them back. So we sent out, 15 precisions a couple months ago for that program. But yeah, we want to work with our MSPs. We want to connect with them and build off their feedback of what content do they want, what resources can we provide them. So kind of as you move up in the Dell Expert Network, the more we get involved. I really take it personal. I want to get involved with our top members and provide what I can from a Dell's perspective. So we want to communicate with our MSPs. And like I said, as you move up in the program, the more resources become available to you.
I think it's great. I think it's great. And Eric, please build off of that, because just before you jump in, like one of the things is it could be very easy from Dell Expert Network Intel perspective, just be like, we're Dell Expert Network and Intel, like the old Seinfeld thing. I'm Keith Hernandez. Like, it's like, when you're the big guy, you could easily just be like, yeah, come on, you get the benefit of being with us. We don't need to do anything else. So Eric, just add on to that, play off of that for.
And it's one thing I'd say is, and Wes talked a little bit, but I just want to just pound on, is that like the first benefit getting done is a dedicated account manager. There's not too many places you can go today where you say you have a dedicated account manager. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of Den partners I deal with that, like, literally, because that dedicated account manager, and you mentioned there's a relationship there. So if I have an order I placed, or it has a certain situation I've walked my account manager on, I can call them back, and but we've already had the conversation. I don't have to rehash it with someone new on a new call queue of, hey, they already know it. So we've had many times with partners have said, hey, I just call my one back saying, hey, by the way, remember that one I got 2 weeks ago? I just need to copy the order, needs to go here, thanks. And it's like that. And I think that part of not only have a relationship, but someone that understands your business, it's very, very hard to find right now. And the people, when I say, I'm going to take time and invest with a vendor, because that's what partners have to do. The one with Den, I think, is a very wise one, because you're literally investing in someone. It's not like you're investing in a logo or a phone number or a website. That part of having a dedicated account manager, if I was the first thing I do, I'd be calling, Wes, who's my person I'm going to talk to, and test it. I mean, literally talk to that person and just give it 1 or 2 tries. Doesn't work, cut bait. But I'll tell you, every time I've seen someone actually with account manager, they've leaned in more. And I would even tell you that, like, someone's there from LiveOps and Tech Direct, right? They had to sound kind of mystic. I've talked to some partners and they're like, oh, that's one of the best tools I use. And I'm like, you know what LiveOps is? And they're like, yeah, I've been using it for like 2 years. It's an amazing tool. And then that's what they use in how they're actually run their business. I think a lot of partners, they're trying to eke out what's the next thing can have my business that makes me that much better. And I'm like, if I can have a dedicated account manager and I can have these tools that are making my business more efficient, right? Why not? So that's how I look at it.
100%. Eric, I'm going to start with you on this one. How can partners tap into this resource?
Yeah, so I'd say, I'll quickly on the IP one, Intel.com/partner alliance. You can go sign up there. All those resources I mentioned are available. And it's something where I think both programs Wes and I are talking about are both free. So it's not like it's lots and lots of money. You go and you sign up and you get access times right now.
And Wes, do you want to jump in on that as well?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody likes free. The Dell Expert Network is free. LiveOps is free. Visit the website. It's liveoptics.com. Take a look at a sample report from a server. That kind of sells itself. That's going to help you gain confidence with your customers. You can right size the solution for them. So, that's from the LiveOptics side. Again, it's liveoptics.com. From the Dell Expert Network side, feel free to reach out to me personally. It's wes.gunn@dell.com, or you can sign up through, Dell.com/expert network. That's the two best ways to get involved. I am here to support the program. I will help you, with that transition in. It's a very simple process. We can get you in the program typically same day, and get these benefits available to you.
Fantastic. Wes, Eric, thank you both so much. Thanks to all of you who've been watching. Once again, my name is Ed Hannon, and you've been watching Scale New Heights with the Dell Expert Network and Intel, and have a great day.